Well, this is the last video on the shed for a while, guys. I've just finished the basic fit out of the boat. In a second I'll run you down and show you what I've done and what it looks like. All I'm waiting for now is just my leaning seat, or it's a leaning pole with a small seat to put in a front platform. I haven't got that yet, but you'll see that out in one of the trips. Apart from that, I've put some stainless steel rod holders, vertical ones down here, you'll see them, and I've even put links down below to some of the stuff I've used. It's actually quite nice and not bad stuff actually by the looks of it. I've got some new rod holders out to the sides, I've got my stainless steel ones mounted in, I've got the sounder mounted, and I'll show you up the front what I've done. I've got a couple of big tubs and full of fishing gear. Alright guys, so let's have a bit of a look what I've done with this 440. Alright guys, let's have a look what I've done with this boat. Okay, I'll turn the camera around. First thing I've done is I put the esky up the front, but that's got Velcro on it, remember? So that's stuck to the carpet, it's not going to slide anywhere. Okay, front of the boat, stock standard, looks like as is. I will be getting a bow mount electric engine in a few months, it's just going to take a little while. Let's have a look at under here. A while ago I talked about how I set up the boat. You can see under here I've got two big tubs here, and they're full of tackle trays. That's all different lures. I'll never go looking for something out to sell. I think I haven't got it. I've got all sorts of lures in there. Okay, and on this side, similar. A few more lures, all leaders, pliers. These are, I've got hooks and sinkers and stuff in there. Okay, so that's under the tray. That's how I set it up. That's the lid, anchor ball under there. On this side, yep, lids for that. And I've got my hat there. And up the front, I've got another one, another tub, and that's got jackets in it. That's going to have dry bags in there and camera stuff, and you know, just bits and pieces up the front as well. And still room up the sides to put other stuff if I want to. Okay, so that's pretty much all my fishing gear and stuff's under there. I'll turn around. I've got these rod holders out the side for trawling. Even when you're drifting and fishing, keeps your rods out away from each other. There's one either side, so there's one there and one there. Don't mind the camera there, guys. See? And they just actually slide into your rod holders. And as you can see, I've got stainless rod holders all around. Down the back there, you can see I've got the downrigger in the back one. Over there, these are all stainless rod holders. So that's the other thing I've done. Put stainless rod holders in all of them. And with these things, they come with straps. The straps actually a perfect length to go up, around, under here, and attach so they don't come out. And you know what the good thing about these are, guys? You can buy these exact ones. I took these in the shop with me to have a look, and in shops they're exactly the same. And the shops will charge about 60 bucks each. I got the pair for 57. I'll put a link down below. I'll tell you where I got them from. But they're exactly the same. The inserts, everything. All the inserts. They've even got the crossbar in there. So they're good. 57 bucks a pair. Next bit I've done. Sounder. So that's nice and comfy for me. I've got here, got my footrest there. I can still touch that while I'm driving. One hand on the wheel or on the tiller. And I can touch that. It's right there. And it's on a ram bracket that can change different angles. Just a ram bracket I've bought, and I had it mounted on top. I wanted to do it off the side, but I spoke about that last time. I couldn't do it off the side, it's just off the top. I haven't got wires running out of that because that's tomorrow's job. I've got it mounted, I've got the wires down here. I run out of little connections, so I've got to go get some connections tomorrow to connect her up, but that'll be done. Drink holder, sit down the back, downrigger, and the stainless rod holder. Some tools down there, fishing tools, live bait tank. So off the other side, you've got the other rod holder there. But here's a big one, here's a vertical rod holder. I mounted up on my side pocket there. And that holds 8 rods. 8 rods, and it's stainless steel. Now it looks good, eh? So that's going to be nice for when I'm travelling. The reels will stay down nice and low behind the gunnel, so they'll be out of the weather. The rods will be there, out of the way, not getting hurt. Want them up the front fishing, so I'll do most of the fishing off the platform, obviously. Yep. So I've got a nice 8 rod holder, vertical rod holder there. And that only cost me $80 or something, roughly. And once again, I'll put a link down below where you can go check it out and maybe get one for yourself. I gotta tell you guys, it looks really good. And they've got crossbars and stuff down inside them too, so your rods can lock in if you've got gimbal mounts on your rods. And it's only held on with 4 screws. And at hold 8, there's 2 versions of this. You can get one for 6 rods or 8, and I grabbed 8. So you can see it just fits on that side pocket nicely. And if you're out in the reef where I'm going, I'll have to take a variety of rods because I just don't know what sort of fish I'm going to chase during the day, or have a crack at everything. So take a rod for everything. But that's it, guys. There wasn't a lot to it. So esky stuck down, sounder on mounts, the tub's up the front with all the gear in it. Those rod holders at the side, the stainless steel rod holders will be put in. The vertical rod holders there. These ones heavy duty. I didn't get a plate to put underneath because 2 of these holes measured up, but 1 didn't, so I had to re-drill 1. But what I've done is got some heavy duty washers, big washers, but I cut a bit of a chunk off them so they sit between there and the rod holder. You had to cut like a bit of a chunk off one side, and so I've got big heavy duty. What did I say? Washers under each one, so that really sturdies them up. They were quite good that way. And light bait tank, but that comes with the boat. That's it, guys. So she's pretty much ready to go fishing. I'll wire the sounder up tomorrow and we're good to go. Don't worry about the camera there. Even though the camera will be on the boat filming, and it probably will be on that stand and Christ knows where, but yeah. So doesn't look like a lot, but it took a bit of work, especially running the transducer for Lowrance. Had to pull out the Garmin transducer, put the new Lowrance one in. Not that hard. You just had to pull out the deck and stuff under here and to unclip all the zip ties and the other bit of wiring and run it all through again. But it wasn't too bad. Anyway, guys, there's one more thing. I promised the gentleman I'd show him where I'd mounted my transducer, so we'll get out the boat and have a look at that. Okay, and here we go. Here's the transducer for the Lowrance. That is a 3-in-1 transducer for FS9. You can see it's quite large. All stainless brackets on it, and I've got the wire running up, and that's full of silicon obviously under there, and well, actually Sikaflex. And mounted, going by Lowrance, when they in the books, I usually used to have my transducers a little bit lower, but I thought I'd just try what Lowrance reckoned, and they said have it from the bottom of the boat, so this straight across, same angle, the same as a boat. I seem to think that might be a bit high, but that's how they reckon to do it in the book. I've never done it that high, so I'll let you know after the first trip if that works really well. Usually I have it a little bit lower, and when I do that it does throw up a little bit of spray, so that's why you get a cover. I might have to get a cover yet, I don't know. But to start off with, I'm going to try the Lowrance. It's actually high, it's level with the bottom of the boat. I put a straight ruler from there right across, straight down. So this is level with the bottom of the boat. And we'll see how it goes on the plane, if it picks up and how much spray, and we'll go from there. Anyway, that's how I've done it. Guys, hopefully you like it. Like I said, this is the last one we'll see in the shed for a while. I'll put my landing post in a week or so when that arrives, and then we're just going to hit the water, go out, run it in, start fishing, start doing all sorts of weird and wonderful things and just having some fun. So once again, if you like what I do, guys, hit the like and subscribe button. It does help me out in the channel. Down in the description down below, there is some links to books I've written about catching mulloway and 1001 tips. If you're after some Gold Coast GPS marks, you can buy me a coffee and I'll send you my marks. And there's a few other things. There's links down there, and there will also be links to these rod holders and stuff, guys. So whenever I buy stuff online and put it in a boat or I use it, I will put links down below. They're affiliate links, so I will get a small commission out of it if I think they're worth it and you like them. I like them, they work. But so far I like these rod holders and stuff, they all look fantastic, so I'll put links down there for you guys to go and have a look at. And other than that, guys, I'm going to see you. The next video should hopefully be at the boat ramp, getting ready to launch this thing for the first time and take it for a run. Looking forward to that one. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.